Hello learner, welcome once again to Manifested Online Classes. My name is James Kenyani. We are going to proceed with our topic on surds. And today, having known about the surds, we are going to look at simplification of surds. Simplification of surds. So the lesson is simplification of surds. The main objective of the lesson is to make the learner to be able to simplify any given surds. So the objective is to enable the learner to simplify any given surds. So we do that by looking at examples. So in this example, simplify the following surds. A square root of 27. B, we have square root of 72. And lastly, we have square root of 125. So learner, we learned in the previous lesson, surds do not have a perfect root. Like square root of 27. There's no whole number that can be the square root of that. That's why all of them qualify to be surds. So when you have these, you look for multiples of 27. So for this one, when you simplify, you look for multiples of 27. 27, we have 9 and 3. So you'll come and write square root of 9. You'll say square root of 27 is equal to square root of 9 times square root of 3. But learner, you discover 9 has a square root. 9 has a square root. So this will work to 3 square root of 3. And that is the simplified form of that surd. That is the simplified form of that surd. So you look for the multiples. So if you have a number given like 27, we've broken it into square root of 9 times square root of 3. It is the same as square root of 27. So the 9 there has a square root. So you simplify it. Square root of 9, 3. But it is now that the 3, it is now the square root of 3 that qualifies the answer to be a surd, because square root of 3 there does not have a perfect root. We move to the second one, learner. Square root of 72. Square root of 72, it qualifies to be a surd because it does not have a perfect root. It doesn't have a perfect root. So you'll come and say square root of 72 learner, square root of 72 learner will be equal to square root of, you start breaking 36 times square root of 2. So in most cases you'll discover, because before we started the lesson, they said in book 2, we said in book 2 you should have done much on cube roots and square roots. So once you are given a number like here 27, you know within 27 we have 9 times 3. So in most cases you are taking out a number that has a perfect root outside the root sign. And that number is 9. So for our case here, this will work to 36 has a perfect root. Square root of 36 is 6 learner. So the simplified form of that surd is 6 square root of 2. It is 6 square root of 2. We come to see learner, and the same experience happens to be coming about. You look into that surd, you pull out a number that has a perfect root. In fact, 25, you'll see it is 125 is 25 times 5. So you'll come and say square root of 125, Lana, is the same as square root of 25 times square root of 5. But 25 has a perfect root. 25 has a perfect root. So this will be equal to 5 square root of 5. So Lana, that is the simplified form. Usually, in the root sign, you remain with a number that does not have a perfect root. It will always be that for it to qualify to be a surd. So let's go back to the little recap of how we've been finding the simplified forms. We look at the number, look at the multiples. If one of the multiples it will have a perfect root, like 9 times 3, you look and find 9 will have a perfect root. That's why it comes down as 3, and we remain with root 3, which qualifies the simplified form to be still a surd. We move to square root of 72. From there, we find we can pull out it is 36 times square root of 2. But 36 has a perfect root. That's why we have 6 there, and 2 remains there as square root of 2 to qualify the simplification as a surd. We move to 125. The experience of cubes and square roots would show 125 broken up is 25 times 5. So we have root 25, square root 25 times square root of 5. Square root 25 has a perfect root, which is 5. So 5 square root of 5 is the simplified form of that surd. So those are the 3 simplifications. So when you are simplifying, learner, always look out inside for the multiples. You are most likely to pull out of that sign a root, a number that would have a perfect root. So with that, learner, it will be a good time for you to go and work out this assignment to perfect what we've just done. So learner, that is the assignment. Simplify the following surds. So sorry, this one was supposed to be 40, number 1. Number 2, square root of 162. So square root of 40, square root of 162, square root of 75, square root of 150, square root of 54, square root of 50, square root of, so this is 500 instead, square root of 500, 7, square root of 12, 8, square root of 200, 9, square root of 300, and lastly 10, square root of 98. So work out those assignments to perfect your work on simplification. So thank you very much for the audience, and let's meet well prepared for the next lesson. Bye-bye.